honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. I'm going to start right here, Isaiah 13 and 17, which reads, Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. All right, I is the Most High. The Medes are the Russians. Them is the Babylonians, who are known as the United Snakes of America. All right, so it reads, Behold, the Most High, God, will put the spirit of triumph on Russia against them. Who's them? America. The spirit of triumph. Okay, that's what this is saying. Stir up the Medes, or put a spirit of triumph. I'm going to succeed. Because he is. Why? Because the Most High is the one that's doing it. That's what you're reading here. I'm going to ensure that the Russians win. That's what that means. Listen carefully. I will put the Medes in motion against them. Who do you think is going to win then? Look, I'm stirring up the Medes. When you read it with understanding, it means the Russians are going to win. That's what's being said here. All right. And we could get all the way up into it. Stir up. We can get into this phrase, stir up. When you get into it, it means be triumphant. Okay? So anyway, when I read this today from the Voice of Reason, this is exactly what that says. Total Russian domination. Battlefield Ukraine. Total Russian domination. That's what this is saying. This is how this guy, the military and foreign affairs, the Voice of Reason, the title of his series is Battlefield Ukraine. He should have put a colon or a semicolon there. And then it reads, Total Russian domination. Okay, 10 minutes ago. All right. So this is right. That is identical to this. Stir up. He's stirring up the Medes. He's ensuring that they have a triumphant spirit. What does this say? Total Russian domination. Anyway, take it away there, Voice.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the Voice of Reason. In today's episode, we are continuing our ongoing coverage of the war between the Russian Federation and the Ukraine. So today, I wanted to have a brief discussion about a military domain in which the Russians now have near total dominance.
And this goes for the entire war. Remember this, okay? We already know who the winner is, okay? So it's no secret. But what we're watching is we're watching the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, do his work and keep his word, okay? We're watching something entirely. It's not even about the war. This is about the word of the Most High going forth, him keeping his word, and us marveling over him doing exactly what he said he's going to do. So we already know, right? We're watching this with understanding.
And this is a very important aspect of this war, as that dominance, as that superiority is steadily growing. It's talked about very little in the mainstream media. And it has become a major problem for the Ukrainian military, as it has become for the U.S. military.
And the rest of the world who's fighting against them.
So at the beginning of the conflict, the Ukrainians were able to have a great deal of success
because Russia was on
in striking Russian forces, Russian ground forces, on the ground with the Turkish-made TB2 Bayraktar, firing MAML air-to-ground missiles armed with both heat and thermobaric warheads. These Bayraktar drones caused a great deal of Russian casualties and losses, both at the front line and in the rear area as well, engaging even some of the most advanced Russian air defense systems at the beginning of the war. We also observed the United States and other Western European allies donate a variety of high-end, very expensive in some cases, kamikaze drones, such as the Switchblade. Up to 700 of these Switchblade drones were donated to the Ukrainians. And again, at the start of the conflict, these systems, such as the Switchblade, were fairly effective. Now, there has been some discussion about the size of the warhead on the Switchblade and its lack of lethality, its lack of destructive capability. But one of the other important reasons why the Switchblade, why the TB2 Bayraktar became ineffective. Very little is talked about now in terms of the TB2 drone. Remember, the Ukrainians were putting out music videos about the effectiveness of the TB2 drone. And indeed it was. It is a very good system when you are, let's say, a tyrannical dictator controlling the former nation state of Ethiopia, and you want to kill armed civilians.
The Russians adapted.
Effective system.
Come on.
But when you start to face a near-peer enemy, or a peer that is quite literally beyond you in terms of technology,
in terms of the spirit that was put on them by the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right.
In terms of having the ability to spend more on its military capabilities, i.e. Russia, in terms of comparing and contrasting to Ukraine. The TB2 drone worked initially and then failed.
Russia adapted. Russia's going to win. It says so right here. Okay. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. And they can't be bribed. What? Bribed to throw it. To throw the match. What does that mean? That means that they're going to win. The only way that Babylon the Great could win that match is if Russia throws it. Up. There's a clause that they can't throw it. They can't rig it. Because the Most High got the rig. I will stir up the meat. See? And what he's telling you, see, this is what the Most High is. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall know. Why? will they not regard silver and not delight in gold? Because that's the way that the Most High programmed these specific Edomites, these Russians. He programmed them to have this national pride and right, just like you, some of you are patriots, which now you see what you're proud of. You're proud to be an American. Now you see what you're proud of. Anyway, yeah, these guys, they're about it. They're programmed for this. In other words, everybody's programmed to do what they're about to do when this go down goes down. Okay? Including these Medes, right? They're going to do what the Most High got them programmed. You know what? You know what the Russians are about? They're about this war. They're about it. They are about war. They're about fighting. They're about being tough and all of that shit. The Most High got them ready. He stirred them up. See? And it is what it is. It just is what it is. We can bring it on home. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. The second woe, first and second woe, right? Let's get the first and second woe. First woe, right here. Revelation 9 and 12. This is in the Berean Standard. The first woe, World War I, right? This is it. This is describing World War I right there, from here to here. All right, the first woe has passed. Behold, two woes are still to follow. So at this point in Revelation 9, only the first woe had passed, right? And this is describing it, right? At this point, World War II hadn't happened yet. So we get up here, boom, second woe is passed. And here's where we are right now. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. And we're looking at it. All right. So with that, we hope that the elect are edified. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, actually, tomorrow is camp day. So we'll see you in a couple of days. All right. Keep your eyes out. Shalom.